Some of you might have thought in your head, is it possible to beat the Facility X solo? Well, in this video, I'm going to solve that question. I'm going to try and beat the Facility X quest to get the radioactive plasma for, I don't know. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, I'll go into my private. To start, you're going to activate these 4 things that latch on. Then you're going to do these 2 computers. Next, you're going to come over here to this spot, to this, to activate the 2, and then the last one down here. Go to the last one, which is way down here. You're going to go into this room, activate this, then you're going to keep TPing until you get into a specific room. And this is what the room looks like. The code is purple and orange. This will activate the gates. Next, you're going to get one of these keys. Well, I'd recommend 2. You gotta wait until it opens again. Then put the key in to keep it open. If you need a heal, don't use the content generators. Use this thing up here when you die. But don't use it on your death. Use it when you're low on HP. I would tell you to you have to punch him about 10 times, which ain't bad. But you can use this key to get something really specific. Coal. This is one of the most useful things you could possibly get. Besides like the chainsaw and shotgun, which I'll talk about in a minute. But they did fix the turret shooting at you thing. I don't know what the f that means. But okay. Anyway, you're gonna put the coal in here to activate some turrets. And the turrets will keep yapping at them. And the turrets will keep yapping at them. And then you're gonna put these keys in these slots. All the way up till 8. So you might need to defeat like 9 or 10 of these in order to get to the snails and fat bugs. But I'll tell you about those in a minute. You're gonna get this key, but then you're gonna lead them over here. All of them. Don't forget that these bugs have bad memory. This is where you're gonna start punching the others. I recommend trapping them. I recommend getting behind bugs so that the snails don't hit you, and so they can hit other bugs. I'm gonna go re-heal. I'll tell you why we're gonna use this key. Now, there's something specific we'll do with this. What are we gonna do, you ask? Simple. Butt Joes. These things are extremely OP. I'm just telling you that. Oh my gosh. Now you're gonna get the purple key, which is even better than the blue key, which can help you get better stuff. But I would recommend getting 1 or 2 items. You might neither want to get the chainsaw or the shotgun. There's obvious reasons. There's obvious reasons why you might want to get the chainsaw. These things are kind of useless and it's only a one-time use. Meanwhile, shotguns and the chainsaw, however, are extremely good at this. I recommend the chainsaw since it's a good range, but also It also has crazy knockback and damage. I recommend using this to fight the boss. The Rhino. And you gotta hit it 7 times with the activated chainsaw in order to get this black key. Now this is the most important key so far. You're gonna stick it into here, all the way up until you get 4. Now when you get the chainsaw, the rest of them are cooked. No, like legit are cooked. Like I said, you're gonna need 4 of these. Also, if any bugs are in this spot, I recommend getting rid of them. Because when you're going to re-heal, they might attack you. Even though that might not be physically possible. But who cares? Like I mentioned, hit this boss 7 times. And that's where you're gonna get your win. Which will get rid of all the bugs and daddy bosses. And then you can eat your chainsaw so you can get your loot sack. This thing is probably like the hardest one beside like the rubies. Plus, if you're wondering where all the buckwind stashes are, I got you. For the first one, you're gonna have to click this. You gotta click this specific tile. Then come over here, where you're gonna find this room with a red key and blue key. Which means if you want this buckwind stash, you're gonna have to do it all over again if you've already finished. You need a red key and a blue key, which will lead you into here to get your buckwind stash. The next buckwind stash is obviously right up here, as you saw in the intro, right here. The next buckwind stash is right here. The next one is where the rhinos are. It's right on this spot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So now I'm gonna go do a big dive.